Imagine what it would be like to have Asperger's syndrome your whole life, but not find out about it until age 30. Growing up, as you know, I'd never even heard of the word Asperger's, let alone had any notion of what it is, or that I, of all people, could have such a syndrome. A label on me sounded ridiculous. I was highly intelligent, logical, and capable.
In her book, Asperger's on the Inside, Michelle Vines tells us about her journey to learning about and accepting her Asperger's diagnosis.
After a counsellor told me briefly about it, she picked up a coffee cup and said, "Rah, I'm a dinosaur, I'm going to get you," advancing the cup on me. It was a test to see how literally I would take it. We didn't decide one way or another that night whether we thought I really had Asperger's, but Emma had explained a little and planted the seed in my head.
She tells us about the challenges she has faced getting along with her peers.
I've had a few instances where someone I thought was close to me suddenly seemed annoyed and distant with me, and I never knew why. And it has hurt and perplexed me every time.
And how Asperger's has affected her childhood.
I can't remember exactly what I did or said, but something happened. I misbehaved? I don't know, I must have, because suddenly I was no longer Star of the Week. My placard was taken down. I was devastated. I felt like I was right and the teacher was wrong, and I didn't understand why she wouldn't accept my explanations.
But most importantly, she shows us the light at the end of the tunnel and all the great things that can come with being an Aspie once you learn to truly accept yourself for who you are.
I like being able to question and analyse the world around me. I like being part of a group that philosophises and even questions cultures, rules, religions, politics, etc. I want people to see how if we Aspies were utilised better, what amazing things we could contribute, and how much untapped talent is currently wasting away behind social barriers and difficulties. I want businesses to realise that it requires a certain amount of accommodation of our needs and level of freedom before an Aspie can really spread their wings and fly. And we need more opportunities to fly.
This book is a must-read for anyone who wants to know what it really feels like to be a high-functioning woman on the spectrum.
If you have a fondness for reflection, psychology, and a little behind-the-scenes gossip, I think you'll really enjoy how private and juicy the book gets.
Asperger's on the Inside, available April 8th on Amazon or wherever you regularly order books.
Looking back, I like that this book is becoming a journey to me finding happiness, purpose and confidence in being an adult with Asperger's syndrome. I write about both the now, learning to be proud of being an Aspie, and the then, the story of where I've come from. And I'd like to dream that by the end of this book I could become an inspiration for others like me, to wear their Aspie with pride too. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.